Welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate G-Rank Edition, where we are continuing through the Apex hunts, and today, this is going to be a bit of a weird one, because it's like a monster out of left field for, like, what got an Apex incarnation. The Tidal Najarala. The only thinking I can kind of go with for why this monster was given the Apex status is because they wanted an Apex for every map. They wanted one for the Ancestral Steppes, they wanted one for the Dunes, they wanted one for Frozen Seaway, Sunken Hollow. Actually, no. Gravios was... I thought maybe that was logical, but I guess that's not true, because I don't know if we've had an Apex on the Volcanic Hollow. But that's why I thought maybe Tidal Najarala was the one they considered for, like, Apex status, because for Ultimate, they didn't really give a lot of monsters to the Frozen Seaway that might qualify for, like, being far enough in as, like, a fight for it. Like, you can't really give it to Kushala Daora. You can't... Zamshios you might have been able to, but even then, that might have felt a little too low tier for it, for what they were, like, what the others are. So yeah, it's a really strange one. But it might actually be one of the ones that gives us the most trouble, because, like, Tidal Najarala and Najarala in general can be a bit of a hard pair to read and get your bearings on. I think it uses water, so I think we'll be okay with the bad ice resistance, but we'll just have to go in and see. Yeah, this is going to be a very strange hunt for me. Tidal Najarala already, moveset-wise, the water things might... Oh god, I have to figure out what's it... Oh crap, wrong thing. But I guess it'll help us. Maybe I will pop both of these, because going in against the unknown, it might be smart to, Oh, hang on. Yeah, sort that, thank you. It might be smart to be stacking us up with whatever buffs we need until I can, like, figure out a read on how it's going to be. Ah, crap. It's in here, isn't... No, it's not. Oh, okay, maybe it's actually out on, like, the frozen ice part. Well, yes, ice is always frozen, that's why it's ice, duh. It's on the frozen sea sections. Okay, do that. And let's go in. Oh, hi. Oh, you look absolutely freaking evil. Oh, really? I still got hit by that? I don't think Tidal Najarala is, like, as loud of a monster as the regular, since the regular tries to hone its attacks much more. Yeah, but I gotta remember that if I want to go after Tidal Uh-oh. Oh, right, I don't have to worry about those exploding. It's not like a Hyper Najarala. Oh, that's still got the chain off on us. Well, thankfully it does seem like they are water attacks, because those didn't hurt too badly. And now we'll have to see about trying to sneak our way in towards him, but this is avoiding basically all the bullets. Oh, see, this is... Okay, thankfully he actually got himself out of there for us. But with how Tidal Najarala's weak spots... See, it's not the head, it's like the arms and the legs. It's the limbs, which are not exactly easy to go after a lot of the time. Oh, and then that charge is also kind of hard to read, too. Yeah, I still think Najarala in general might be a better monster to be facing in Rise. Because a lot of his attacks, with them being so wide-sweeping, the aerial aid of, the wire bugs actually makes them probably a bit more interesting of a fight, because there'll be a lot more you can dodge above his attacks and abilities. Okay, drive is almost ready again. Then we'll pop that on and keep fighting them. Hasn't done too much damage to us, but it is going to be a case of... like, war of attrition would probably be the way I would phrase this. Because it's going to be a long, slow, drag-out fight. That even bounced a couple of times to get us from behind. Okay, well there. We at least knocked him out of the apex state. So he might be a little bit easier to handle. Not by much, but just a little bit. Although, already he's gotten half my health knocked down. Yeah, you go ahead and shoot those little guys. And dodge that, and dodge that. Nope. There is a way you can... okay, like, as long as you don't have him turn his position, I think you can basically guarantee when he does, like, the forward snap, he might actually do 2 in sequence. Oh, but the charge is frustrating. Oh god, where even am I? Okay, don't... is he... I think he is changing areas. Okay, that gives me a moment to breathe and recover. Yeah. It's a monster that feels almost too big at times. Like, the skeleton and everything of it, I can see why it's... we haven't really had Najarala come back since Generations Ultimate. Because it's a weird skeleton to work with and even sometimes fight against. Okay, but it came back this way somewhere. Did it maybe go up? Or did it go into a cave? I guess we'll go up and see. Yeah, there it is. And already it's back in the apex. Okay, what I might actually do is combine the two for this one. Yeah, I think he's going to do the eruption right there. Let's try to get as much damage in with his, just the way he is as a fight. Try to do burst instead of dragging it out. Now, actually, one thing that's interesting is this area, which can normally be a bit of a pain, might be very helpful for us. Because with him, like, being as angled as he is, I don't think his shots will be able to as reliably, like, hit. I was going to say, won't be able to reliably hit his little shards. So we won't have to worry as much about the, Okay, he was not even on here, though. Oh, well, that's handy. Actually pushed us right out of his coil. Yeah, see, if we can get the limbs, the shots definitely don't deflect. But they are kind of hard to aim for with just how he is. And that big tail can act like a shield for him. Yeah, see, as long as he doesn't shoot at the same level as them, his attempts to shoot the shards actually work out really well for us. Ow. Okay, get that in. Get that in. And I guess just wait for these two to be ready again. Like, that gives me a little bit of a chance at his limbs, but not a big one. And I want to be careful. His charge... Oh. Yeah, so I think he'll do that. He does that. That gives us plenty of time to get out of the way of this and be primed to shoot at him. No, he still has the paralysis bites as Tidal. There we go. I think we'll be able to get enough shots in to knock it out of... Yeah, there's out of the apex, so... Got some... Ooh, and a nice shot to work at his leg, too. Oh, actually, you can break the legs? I just thought they were the weak spot. I didn't realize they were actually, like, breakable parts. Maybe Tidal's not as bad as I thought it would. It's just a bit of a different monster dealing with as its apex. Is it going to be coming out here, or is it leaving? No, it's changing areas, which actually might be bad for us. The reason being, as it's changing the areas, I think that time still is slimming down for when its apex is active again. If you have something that takes a long time to switch areas out of its while it's out of apex form, that's just free time it has to not be taking damage and getting into that form. I guess I'll take it. That will give me a bit of stamina once they pull that off. Although, again, that charge is really hard to deal with because of just how much ground Najarala takes up. Whew. Oh, would you stop, you annoying... Where even am I? yeah, like, it feels like the monster doesn't intend to get that close, so then it actually has to, like, back itself up, too. And Apex is already backing out. Oof. Okay. Uh-oh. That's gonna be, yeah, big swipe with the tail. Okay, that is just the attack ready. So I need to try to wait a little bit longer. Though it's definitely focused on me. This might actually be a good time to head out here, apply both of these, then go back in to keep working at it. Okay. Back into fight. Yeah, you just look this way like that. There, you're going to do, no, you're basically going to make this an artillery fight. Not sure how I managed to avoid that. Although I was kind of hoping one of the cats wouldn't have. Actually, maybe the tail... The tail might not be a deflection zone. Oh, really? I was on the opposite side of that. Okay, let me get out of here and heal up, because, yeah, it's taking some good chunks off my health again. So all of the shots that I've been using with the normal 2 on the tail seem like they weren't coming back and hitting me. So that might be a spot I can work at aiming for. Oh, and the Y-stones have such a long cooldown on them still. Okay, well at least I, stop the frenzy from going off. Yeah, take Calico. Perfect. This will give me, oh, actually a great opening for that leg. Oh, unfortunately, I gotta wait for both to be ready, really. Oh, might be changing areas. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Okay, I don't know which way it went to, but we'll do the double stone and then keep after it. Yeah, Tidal, kind of like how he was before. He is a bit annoying to deal with. It really comes down so much that Pierce isn't that great to fight against him with. Because his weak zone, or weak spot, is the limbs, I don't think the Pierces really get a lot of procs off as you, like, aim for them. Oh, there's a part break. No, I'm actually, like, really aiming for that. Okay, so he's going to do a little loop up there. Yeah, there he is. Then he'll come over here to do the eruption. Come on, give me a smack. Thank you. Although, we still got trapped in the coil. Oh. And the white stones already have worn off. God, I'm glad the system did not come back. It's just frustrating to have so little time you can really do your optimal. And then you're stuck in like a waiting game. Oh, well, there's the tail broken. Yeah, I'm going to... Might as well go for Pierce 3s. They're probably going to be the most effective ammo type. I do need to wait for the Y stones to really let me get the most of them. Even that leg didn't want to let the shot go through. Oh god, I hate the coil so much. I don't think it'd be so bad if it didn't like give you just like the knockdown for him shimmying around. But Najarala is just like a lot of things compounded that don't really work well. Like the sonic-based form and the range attacks are definitely a neat concept to have on a monster. It's just that the skeleton and like the way they have him be does not feel like it's the best way they could have done it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That'll stop the, I'm going to be dumb and steal shiny. Okay. And... yeah, I'll pop that. Oh, God, look how quick it wears off. Like, come on, man. Make it at least another 30 seconds more. He's not the hardest, but he might be the most annoying. Like Tigrex, the charges are more infuriating than annoying, but for Tidal, it really is just the fact that he has such bad hit zones. And everything deflects unless you get, like, that tail. Which I don't even think the tail is that good of one. don't know how I'm avoiding those charges, because usually those are the ones that I absolutely get slammed by. Oh, just go down. Okay, where even am I right now? Again, I'm somewhere stuck inside him. I hate him. He is so hard to deal with because the camera spazzes out inside him. And again, you should not be knocked down for him just doing the little loops around. He's just annoying. He's not really hard, he's not challenging. It is just a lot of little things compounded to be annoying. But we'll hopefully have him down in just a moment here. And then we will finally be done with him for good. How would you improve Najarala? I think you gotta really shrink him down in size. I think his size really plays a lot against him being an enjoyable fight, because there's a lot of stuff where just brushing up against him flinches you to falling backwards. And having that happening way too often is definitely not a good aspect of a monster to be up against. It's like why Kushal de Aura was such a hated fight, because the wind aura would always keep you knocked down. Najarala sort of has something similar, or Tidal at least, because every time he repositions to go forward, go back, it's a little flinch and knocks you down. Little flinch, knocks you down. At least if that wasn't there, even if you did take a little bit of a hit to your health, it wouldn't feel like it's so much you're just being constantly sort of locked up from what you're wanting to do. There we go. Yeah, didn't take that much more, but still. Probably the most annoying of the Apexes I've hunted so far. Tigrex was frustrating. Tidal Najarala. Tidal Najarala, just annoying because of so many little irritations piling up one after the other. Looks like he might have been could even be a crown size with, like, how big he looks, because, like, that is a fair-sized head now that we're standing here and it's not moving around as much. But very thankful I will not be hunting another one of these ever again. Tidal Najarala on its own already was a bit of a nuisance, and the Apex form just really compiled it. But we'll head back, see if we got anything good for this. And next episode is probably going to go from annoying to agonizing with what it's going to entail. That Apex Diablos, I don't know what to expect, but it's probably going to hurt. But we'll head back and just see what we got for rewards. I'm really hoping it's going to be like another large Zenith gem, because then I can actually do something with that. I don't care if you give me a large Wyvern gem, that doesn't offset how bad you were. That helps a lot, though. I guess I'll send that in the box, too. I mean, we did get the +5 last episode, but the +3 with the 3 slots, that's pretty good. Okay. That was a Gold Crown Large. Actually, it beat my other Gold Crown Large, too. Although, I wonder if maybe I've hit a point where, like, yeah, you don't have anything else to say, so maybe I have to go through and complete more of the aged quest stuff. Or the aged texts. Because I think it was, let me see, where is it in here? Let me go through. There's, like, is it support? Somewhere in here, there's supposed to be a way you can check, like, your progress going for the aged quest texts. Doesn't look like it's in here. Is it here? No, not there. Oh, G rank. This is probably it. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's one digit or one little thing still away. So next episode is when we'll have that opened up. I know there's a certain point in the age text where once you hit it, I think you need to clear all of them beforehand, and then you'll like start opening up further. But now that we got that next large zenith one, I am going to hone and make the Furious Edition even more powerful. We're bringing up to 495. Okay, and you can only do it once, then you have to remove the upgrade. Okay, well, I have no problem with that. I'd much rather take the extra attack than the defense. So we'll be able to see how that does for future hunts. And yeah, next episode, that event, Diablos, probably going to be painful, but we'll still give it a shot and see how we do. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate G Rank Edition. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, you should leave them comments right down below. Until I see you in the next video, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.